Isn't that wild?
What is?
How you would like spin a drink normally.
Spin it?
Yeah, like how you would make a. You'd make a.
Like a funnel tornado?
Yeah, you know how you'd make like a water tornado or like a typhoon or whatever the fuck it is, like when you spin like water, because of the layer of foam on top. It like almost immediately stops it, you know? We could stop the ocean with foam.
I think there's a lot of foam in the ocean.
We can stop the ocean with beer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just dump a bunch in there.
Yeah,
they tried that.
Yeah, we're trying that, dude. Our generation was not the first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Boston Tea Party, ever heard of her?
Dude, I was thinking about that. I forget where I heard it from, but someone was saying instead of celebrating the 4th of July with giving veterans PTSD, we should just dump tea in the ocean.
It's not a bad idea.
It sounds really fun.
That sounds really fun.
Yeah, can you imagine like a public like pond? Like a pond at like a fucking park or something.
Nah, you gotta be chucking it in the ocean.
By the bushel, the crate and bushel?
By the crate and bag?
the bag and crate?
Yeah.
No. What episode is this?
Huh?
What episode is this?
I have no idea.
Episode 18 of season 2 of
Are
the
you sure?
podcast.
No?
It is.
Yeah, it is.
It is episode 18 of season 2 of the podcast.
Episode 18.
Episode 18. I am so tired. I'm so hungover. And I am so tired. How are you?
I'm good, man. I'm well rested. Sober. For now. You
3 weeks.
What?
Sober. Haven't drank an ounce.
Oh no, that's not true.
I've been drinking it by the keg.
Yeah.
Yeah, not
I haven't
an
drank a
ounce.
single ounce in 20 years.
Yeah.
I take double shots.
I take doubles
Doubles
shots.
only.
What is that? It's like the thing where it's like the guy and he's like with a group of his fellow companions, and he's like she didn't want to go to dinner. She wanted to come home with me instead.
I know what you're talking about.
She didn't want to watch Harry Potter. We watched all 3 of the first Star Wars movies. And it's like he's saying like a negative thing and then shouting a really good thing.
Right.
Like, she had a dick, but I didn't mind.
Yeah, that one was yours. That was your own personal manifestation,
Manifestation.
Yeah.
Yeah. Manifest this dick.
Manifest this man.
This man meat and schmeat. Dude, so speaking of schmeat and meat, dude, you've been gone for a minute, a brick or so.
Yeah, dude. I've been rolling around town.
Yeah.
Fucking going nuts. Going crazy.
Walking fast, faces past, and now you're homebound.
And now I'm home now.
You're homebound. No. So I want to know why you were gone so long. Because, dude, it's been a roller coaster.
Yeah. So the reason I was gone for so long is because Jordan really drives me nuts.
He needed a vacation.
And I needed a vacation from the podcast and stuff. Because I love my job, right? Like,
yeah,
not a single day goes by that I hate that job.
Yeah.
I love the people I work with.
You make great money. You have no reason to not show up.
Right. What I really needed a break was this. I just can't. This is so stressful. It's just too much. I can't do it anymore.
It doesn't taste good. Yeah, it's very
is what I thought before I went on vacation. But then I went on what?
Wait, genuinely, like you just kind of like wanted to take a step back from the podcast and just like
I don't like you anymore. So I was like, it's cool. Like I'll just leave.
It's fine.
Yeah, I just needed a week away. You crying?
No, it's just, I trust that it's just a phase, and you'll like me a lot more when you're paying rent by yourself.
Yeah, I will. When I don't have to hunt you down for rent, I'll like it a lot more. Huh? It's okay.
No, I'm not apologizing.
I know. I wasn't actually saying it's okay. It's not. I need that money.
So how was your time away?
So my time away was great. I went down to the beach. Went down to the old Outer Skanks, if you will.
Outer Skanks. Flash the shirt. Flash your shirt.
I don't know if you can see it.
The flash your titties. Outer Tanks.
Outer Tanks.
Outer Tanks.
Yeah, as you can see, I had to be a tourist and get a hoodie. But I'll tell you one thing: XX hoodie, baggy, love it.
I was gonna say I normally just get a shot glass.
Yeah,
I have a lot of beach shot glasses.
different strokes. Yeah. Some are longer, some are shorter.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
That's just a put in, brother.
Yeah, dude. But yeah, we went down to Outer Banks where the hit show from Netflix was filmed.
What was the hit show for Outer Banks?
I think.
It's called Outer Banks.
I assume it was filmed in Outer Banks.
Yeah, probably not. Actually,
It's probably filmed on like the West Coast.
I was gonna say Cali.
It was filmed in fucking San Diego.
Yeah. No, they were like, why is there so much algae on this side of the United States? Why is the water glowing? That doesn't happen here. That happens, dude. I want to see that so fucking bad.
The water glow?
Like the algae glow on the beaches.
Oh,
on
yeah,
like
the
north,
fluorescent
south.
algae.
On like the West Coast, dude.
Yeah. Anyway, so the East Coast was great. I saw some dolphins.
Really?
I saw some dolphins while I was in the water, which freaked me out because all I saw was like the fin go across the top, and I was like, "Ayo!"
But also, if there's a dolphin, then like, what the fuck else could be in the water?
Yeah, I mean they're running from something or towards something,
Or they're warning you from something, you know,
Yeah,
because
you
they're
know.
smart animals.
They are smart
They're
animals,
very
and they
smart.
also jump out of the water just on their own all the time. So I think they were just doing their thing.
Do you think dolphins jump out of the water on their own when humans aren't around?
Yes.
Or you think they just no, like when
Yeah.
they're completely like if a dolphin is isolated like in the ocean, not like by itself, but like there's no other dolphins and there's no humans. You think that motherfucker is just like, I'm gonna jump out of the water by myself?
Well, yeah, I mean I shouldn't
know?
say they were jumping out of the water. They were just kind of like blowholing, you know, just.
You mean breathing? They're
Yeah.
mammals. They were breathing.
Yeah, well, don't live in the water. So
Yeah.
if you have to breathe, why live in the water?
Fucking dolphins and whales have always stressed me out. I was like, who designed you with such a character flaw?
Dude, you know about sharks, right? If you like pull a shark backwards in the ocean for like 10 feet, it just drowns it and kills it. Because its gills are like that, so if you pull it
It's like-
backwards, it just soaks it in water.
Father, help!
So if you fucking see a shark, just grab it by the nose and just push it backwards.
Yeah, just
Don't miss that stiff arm though, because that might be the last stiff arm you make. Just in its mouth. You just slip off the top, and just go straight down its throat. Yeah, I got to see a bunch of sharks too. We went to the aquarium, which is
Hell yeah.
probably one of my favorite fucking parts of the beach was getting to go to the aquarium. I found a bunch of little shark teeth. I don't know if I ever got them back from my girlfriend, but
You will.
there's like a pit, like a gravel pit at this aquarium where you can go and you can like look. There's like little shark teeth like that big. You can go and like look through the gravel and try and find them. Super fun.
Sweet.
It was super hot though, so it was a little bit of a swelter trying to find some. But I got to pet some stingrays.
Punch one for our boy. Our,
no, honestly, these were chilling.
They were domesticated.
Yeah. Well, did you know that apparently not all stingrays are like stingrays? Sometimes they're just rays. Most of them, like there's only like I think there's a couple that like sting, like that have barbs on their tails and shit. Like most of them are just rays.
I
Like,
don't fucking believe you for a minute.
They
I
have a
don't
different-
trust any of them.
well, obviously, I don't know.
Not
all
after
I'm-
my boy Irwin took one. You know.
I mean, he was in the wild.
got caught lacking.
Yeah.
4K.
They feel really weird though. There was one time they come up to the side and they come straight up onto the side of the glass and just flap their fucking arms at you. They don't have
Father,
arms.
help! Like, you know.
Michael, don't leave me here.
Michael. I
Yeah.
need to watch Breaking Bad. I heard it's good, but I also want to watch Rays and Stingrays. Yeah.
Yeah, well, they were fun, but
Fun little fish.
Um,
Flatfish.
well, let's see. What else did I see at the aquarium? Saw an alligator, an albino alligator,
Like
all white one.
that's tough.
Yeah, it wasn't all
That's
white,
tough.
but it was like patchy. You know, it was mostly white. You know what I mean? And then there was there was another time. Just stop looking at me. There was another time where eyes forward. There's another time where this alligator was coming up to the glass. It was coming up to the glass, and it just swam, and it stopped swimming, and I was like, "Oh, he's gonna hit it." Bonk. Just bonk against the glass, and I was like, "You would have ate me just now if you could."
No hesitation, no reflex, just bonk.
Yep.
It just starts
Just
floating
drifted
backwards.
and then it started swimming forward, and it did it again. Did it like 3 times.
He's just like constantly just
He's just trying to break the glass. No, and not a single animal in there looked happy to be there. You know, all the sharks were depressed.
Alligators don't make sense either. All right, hold on. I gotta get this out. Alligators, whales, and dolphins, right? They're water animals that need oxygen. You know?
Do they? I know whales and dolphins.
Whales and dolphins do. Alligators do.
Do they? Do you know that for a fact?
If a dolphin does, you know, if a fucking whale does, I would assume an alligator being just like a water lizard.
Alligator's also not like a water creature. Like,
well, yeah.
It's just a versatile creature, you know?
All I'm saying is it breathes air. Anyways, but like a fucking dolphin needing air to breathe, that's
really mean.
That's like a lion needing water to breathe. It's like... It like runs over to a water hole and sucks some water to breathe, and then like goes out and hunts some prey, and then it needs to find another water hole. Like it's the opposite equation. Like, why the fuck would you put a dolphin underwater?
Well, have you seen what they look like? I don't think they'd be very good on land.
Eat shit. That's not what I meant.
Do you ever think about like where all this shit came from? Like, do you still believe in like creation and God created all the earth and the animals and all that?
Yeah, because
name a better explanation.
Yeah,
you tell the Big Bang. The Big Bang created a fucking dolphin.
Yeah.
No, somebody upstairs with a maniacal sense of humor had to give that dolphin a fucking swimming body and a fucking land respiratory system.
And a brain.
The Big Bang wouldn't make that fucking animal that funny on accident.
Yeah, literally, it's got a brain like 3 times the size of ours, but also doesn't have the ability to like verbally communicate. That's hilarious.
What if we got a pet dolphin? You're fucking face, and I said... You were like thinking of ways it could be possible.
Yeah. I was like, where would we keep it?
Well, we don't need the upstairs. We could just seal that off. And
no, we could just glass off the entire kitchen.
Dude, wouldn't that be sweet though?
That would be tough. Just
except it would be like
everything.
It would be like the alligator would just donk, donk, donk.
We get a small one.
Yeah, we leave everything that's in there, so it's all just like floating around with it.
We get a vending machine to put in there with him.
So we can't use it?
Yeah, he can.
All the trash and everything is floating around in the water to simulate the actual ocean.
That's return on investment. We buy a dolphin, and the dolphin buys from the vending machine, dude.
Yeah,
we're making money off of him.
Right? No, we're not. Dolphins don't have coins. Where would they keep them?
They do have coins because it won't be the entire wall. It'll be like about a half a foot, and people can flick in coins for tipping the dolphin.
Tip the dolphin.
And the dolphin can pick up the coin off the water floor. And he can put it in the vending machine.
Pick it up off the
he can
water.
put it in the vending machine, and he can get a snack.
Like what kind of snacks would there be in the vending machine for the fish?
Like
Salmon?
Doritos or whatever. No,
Doritos.
the dolphin's not eating the snack. The dolphin's just getting the snack for the person.
Damn it! You breathe like a human. You eat like a human. You ain't eating fish no more, dolphin tail.
The dolphin's like mouth breather.
Do you remember that movie Dolphin Tail?
It's racist.
What?
Yeah, watch it and then realize how fucking racist that movie is.
The reason I love that movie is because I've never seen it.
Fish Tales?
Huh? Fish Tales?
What are we talking about?
Dolphin Tail? You talking about Shark Tale?
I'm talking about Shark Tale. What's Dolphin Tail?
Dolphin Tale is where they have the dolphin with one tail. Morgan Freeman's in it. They have the dolphin with one side of its tail, and they make like a real rip-off of How to Train Your Dragon.
There's like the kid that's like too emotionally attached.
Yeah, it's like Free Willy, but shitty.
It's like
Have you ever seen Free Willy?
Have you seen Nim's Island?
No.
It's a good movie.
Okay.
I don't think I've seen Free Willy. Have you seen Water Horse?
No.
You haven't
but
seen
by the way you laugh, I don't really know if
you
I
haven't
even
seen
want to
a
know.
Water Horse? It's it's a certified classic.
By who?
Me.
What is it?
It's a water horse. It's like a water dinosaur dragon thing that has to escape like Free Willy, and they do the whole jump over scene. You've seen
No, wait, hang on. Is this the one where the lady fucks the fish dude?
No, that's Aquaman.
No,
That's The Boys season 3.
No, there's a movie.
Just fucks an octopus.
No, hang on. There was a movie that my fucking weird ass roommates were watching one time. They were like, dude, it's really good. And I'm like, you're watching this woman fuck a fish man. Like, that's not cool. You know? Do you know what I'm talking about? I can't say fucks on Google. Like, it's not segs.
Didn't it win a bunch of awards or something? It was like whatever that monster, like lake monster movie or whatever. It's I can't think of what it's called.
What? It doesn't tell you the name of the movie, but that's it.
Just click on the image; it'll have. Like
that's it.
Scroll down.
It won.
Yeah, Shape of Water. That's what it is.
Shape of Water.
That's what I couldn't think of it. Yeah,
yeah,
Shape of Water.
Dude.
That's what I knew the movie. I just didn't know what the title was. That just looks like.
It looks pretty cool.
It looks
but
like
if it
a
wasn't
character
like
from
a
Stranger Things.
If it wasn't like a romance fucking film, I would like it. But like she's slamming that fish.
It's just an Ed Sheeran song.
Yeah.
Shape of Water. I'm in love with the shape of water.
We've already done this.
Yeah.
Everything's just an Ed Sheeran song. But anyway, so back to the
My
beach.
quote of the week is, "Everything is just an Ed Sheeran song" by Carter West.
My quote of the week is, "Let's take a fucking nap." So back to the beach. We went to the aquarium. I took down. This is just classic beach shit. This is just what I did in the evenings, But I took down a bottle of Crown Peach.
Let's smack that bottle of Crown Peach.
Smacked the shit out of it, dude. Whacked it real good. And mixed it with some Sprite. That shit was fucking tough.
Did we both have squeaky chairs?
I think both these chairs are squeaky now.
I think we gotta get new chairs.
Yeah, maybe so.
Or just like, we should buy really expensive chairs. I don't know. You know what would have made the beach trip better?
What?
Watching The Shape of Water.
No, it wouldn't have.
No.
No, dude, I swear, like, I don't know. I probably didn't, like, watch anything, like, all week.
That's nice.
I might have watched, like, an episode of Letterkenny or something, like, going to bed, but other than that, I was either too high or too drunk to watch anything. But
I feel that.
So, had some mixed drinks, had a couple beers.
Little beer ski here and there.
Sat on the beach, man. Dug a hole. Dude, did you see the pong table I dug?
Yeah,
I didn't even talk about that. I dug a pong table out of the beach.
At the beach pong table, dude? That's tough.
Megan and I went 1 for 1. We never had a tiebreaker.
We got to go to the beach sometime, even just like a day trip or something like that. Drive up for the day.
We should
drive
take a
back
table
at
now
night.
Because
they
made us fill in those holes.
What?
They made us fill the holes in.
Who did?
The lifeguards. Because instead of building a table, I just dug holes beside the sand, and then we just stood in them and played from that.
Why would they make you fill them in?
Because if somebody's running or, like, they're driving their four-wheelers through there in the morning, like, just fall in. They're deep holes.
Yeah, but...
Mama didn't raise no bitch.
You can fucking fill it in.
That's your job.
You work here. I'm a customer. I'm here on vacation, motherfucker. I'm not going to fill in a hole I dug. This is nature.
Yeah.
If I want to cut down a tree and burn it in a campground, I'm going to fucking do it.
What pissed me off for real was
all of that.
Was that I knew I had to fill in the holes, and he still came by and was like, make sure you fill those holes in before the end of the day, all right? And I was like, fuck you. I know.
I was like, I'm not going to now. You just you dump all your food and garbage and trash and shit in the hole first. You're like, it'll make
take a shit in it.
It'll make it easier to pack up because it's already kind of up there.
But anyway,
hey, you want to make a tiger trap?
No.
At like the beach one year. Anyways, we should go to the beach and not make a tiger trap, but we should go to the beach.
Yeah. Well, how many tigers do you see at the beach?
Not a lot of tigers, but there's a lot of cougars.
True. What's a cougar trap then? How do you build it?
It's like a tiger trap, but so it's
you can't
it's
just
at the
say
beach.
that because you haven't explained what a tiger trap is either.
Well, if you don't know what a tiger trap is, then you're an idiot. A tiger trap it's a pit with spikes in it, and it's on top of the pit. It's a covering, and then leaves and debris and stuff, so you can't see that it's like.
Oh, that's just a pit.
Like a pit trap?
Yeah.
That's a tiger trap. That's what a tiger trap is. A cougar trap is like that, except it's at the beach, and you take like a pallet-sized piece of cardboard, you dig a hole, You put
Fucking
a
pallet
nice
size.
comfortable twin bed at the bottom of the hole, and then you put
Twin bed.
You put you put this cardboard piece
course.
over top of the hole, and then you just dust sand so that it's barely enough to cover it, so it's not putting too much pressure down, but you can't see the cardboard. And then you push an unsuspecting mother into the hole.
But you accidentally push her in sideways, so she just gets folded halfway down.
No,
How
actually,
deep's the hole?
so actually, I push her and she trips over my cooler and goes neck first. Not head first, I might add. Neck first.
Lands neck first.
Neck first.
Neck makes first contact. How would that even be possible? You've already shattered your shoulder off.
Yeah, I told you like she tripped over the cooler, but it's because I pushed her and I snapped her neck in the motion.
You actually accidentally hit her with the cooler.
Yeah, dude, she was dead before she even like tripped over the cooler.
She was it was
What is
just
it? Dead before impact?
Somebody before what?
Nothing.
Dead before impact. No, actually, that wouldn't work. I think you'd probably get in a lot of trouble for that.
It would work. What do you mean it wouldn't work? I never said I wouldn't get in trouble. I just said it would
But
work.
what are you doing with the cougar after you trap him?
Or her.
Huh? Well, I just assumed because of your preference.
It's catch and release.
You just grab him, hold him up by the lip. You get your fucking scale out and hook it to him. God damn, honey, that's about 2,000 pounds.
I like to think every form of like hunting or fishing could be like catch and release. Like you go deer hunting, you knock him down, you take it back into the woods and lay it with the rest of its family.
You shoot a hole through its head and then you're like, be free. Just throw it.
Well, instead of shooting holes, like using guns to hunt, I think we should have crossbows with steel wire, and we should just boom, and we should have to pull them in. You know,
It's just hunt fishing.
It's like fishing, but with a crossbow and big game. You know, you got to take a couple friends with you to go bear hunting.
You just get one by the ankle and it starts charging after you.
It's like Sony's production of the Wolverine, where everyone, they have all these bow and arrows and they're shooting these steel wires through the Wolverine, and and they're all holding him, and there's like 20 guys holding the Wolverine from like different buildings and places, like holding him down. That's what we'd have to do to catch the
Holding
bear.
who down?
The Wolverine. That's what we'd have to do to catch the bear, like the Wolverine.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got. Are you talking about an actual The Wolverine, or are you talking about like the movie The Wolverine?
I'm talking about the movie The Wolverine. The
Oh,
Wolverine.
Sony's production of The Wolverine?
Yeah, Sony's production of the movie of the Wolverine.
Is it Sony that does The Wolverine?
Sony does the Wolverine, but Marvel might be doing the Wolverine pretty soon.
Now, what about the Logan? Is that Sony too?
Yeah, Logan did the Sony and Sony did Logan. I want to on
So-
a low
and
key
then-
gay
so,
date
like-
with a guy named Logan.
So like the I got a couple that would probably swing that way. So
You got
the-
a couple
Huh?
of gay Logans.
Yeah, they're a couple. They're
Yeah.
both named Logan. But the thing is
We just wrote a sitcom.
There's a dude and a girl, but they're both gay, and they're dating each other. They're both named Logan.
They're both beards.
You ever met a girl named Logan?
No,
Hot name for a girl.
I was gonna say I'd smash,
Yeah.
or like, I don't know. I'm not gonna have sex with a girl.
You're not
going
gonna
to
start a meaningful relationship with her because why would you do that, right? What else are you gonna do with her, Jordan? You fucking have your limits at smashing. There's no there. That's the ceiling. Am I getting to you? Am I getting under your skin? You ready to date yet?
I'm really. You?
I'm tired of this fucking cat and mouse. So, short story time. We have stakes, right? And when we ride on stakes, sometimes we're just putting the stakes in the ground. So when they have a grade, they need to know the elevation on that stake. So you'll write like right where the stake comes down to a point, and then goes up to the rest of the stake. You'll do a line, and then like a little crow's foot, just up off of that, so they know that's where it was when you located the dirt, basically.
Right.
So I did that. Simple as that. Like, just put that on there so they could mark the elevation. My boss told me to. So it's not like I was doing it on my own.
Yeah. No.
He looks down, same coworker who said that. you can either blow me or finger me, that guy. So he puts the thing down, and he looks down, and he sees I've wrote that on the steak, and he's like, oh, I could sexually assault you right now. Keep in mind, this dude's taller than I am, and I was on my knees when he said that. I was down there like about to put the steak in, and I was like, Cindy, who's our HR person. She's not anymore. She just retired, but
she was done with your shit.
Yeah.
She was like, I can't handle it anymore.
Too many fake sexual assault claims. He's also the same.
Too many real sexual assault claims.
He's the same one who was like, oh, like what if the girls come down here and see this bikini model? And I'm like, dude, you told me you were gonna sexually assault me a month ago.
God forbid them see like
a hotter version of them.
I was gonna say like-minded creatures, but I don't know which one of who's worse. Nothing.
Huh?
Nothing.
I'm pretty like-minded to a bikini model. Just dumb as hell. Nothing between the ears. No offense if you're a bikini model, but it's not hard.
I mean, if you're a bikini model, it might be hard.
If you're blessed with a good body, then shout out your parents, and that's it.
Or if you work for it.
Huh? Never heard of it. You know what I was saying the other day? I told my girlfriend, I was like, I should just start taking steroids so I can just like sit on the couch and just get ripped. And she was like, or you can go to the gym and work out like a normal fucking person. And I was like,
that's true.
Who the fuck are you? Yeah. I said, get the fuck out of my face.
She spoke nothing but facts. Did you know that steroids don't actually affect your dick size?
Yeah.
Just your balls.
Yep. Who needs big balls?
I don't. Dude.
Yours are big enough, dude.
I see this as an absolute win.
Yeah,
Smaller balls and jacked.
I don't see any way we could lose here.
Yeah. Like,
Morty?
It's just, I gotta pee.
You gotta pee?
I gotta pee.
Seriously? You being serious? I don't think this has ever happened before.
So I lie a lot. Like when I said I was going to take a piss.
Mm-hmm.
Respectfully, I will be standing for a moment because
fire shits.
You ever just take a shit where it doesn't seem like stuff goes back together the way that it should when you're done?
Yeah.
I'm still waiting for stuff to adjust and like suck back in.
I know what you're talking about.
Dude, it was one of those like everything comes off and you start praying.
Yeah.
Dude, I was in the bathroom.
All your clothes off.
It was one of those situations where I didn't know if I should like yell out because I was in so much pain I didn't have the energy to like force out a scream.
Yeah.
You know? It sucked. It was bad, dude. It was bad. And it wasn't like one of those it's worse than like a normal fire shit because it's like diarrhea, but it's not. We're gonna talk about shit for a moment. It's like diarrhea but with blockades, you know? So it's like a big ass dam. It's like boom.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
And then there's another one.
Yeah.
And you're just stuck, and it's just an endless
nightmare.
Anyways, yeah. So I'm gonna respectfully stand for a moment.
That's fine. You want to talk about something I just found out about? It's pretty funny.
What do you want to say? Yeah.
And then I want to hear about your camping trip, bud.
I want to talk about my camping trip so bad.
So in between that and the camping trip, the beach and the camping trip, we'll talk about this. So you know Addison Rae, right?
Yeah.
So recently, there it is. Recently, her mom and her dad split up because her dad cheated on her. Her mom.
I was gonna say
her dad cheated on her. So I just found out in recent. You don't have to sit, but just don't walk near me. You know, you make me uneasy when you're standing. Yeah, just turn around that way.
Tell your story.
You look like an uncomfortable youth pastor who's got like an unruly congregation.
Billy sad.
So I've come to find out that through Jeff Wittick's podcast, don't know what it's called, don't really care because Jeff Wittick's a prick, but Young Gravy has stepped in and started making a move on Addison Rae's mom.
Yo.
And
her mom?
Yeah.
Fuck her. Her mom? Her mom is hot as shit.
I didn't see too much. It was like a bunch of
I knew her mom before I knew her.
I don't doubt it.
She got famous because of a TikTok with her mom.
Yeah, I don't doubt it. But so apparently her dad has like gone off the rails. Like he's in his Kanye era right now. Where like he's literally
That's something we
he's
gotta talk
literally
about.
like flexing for these like TikToks. Like her grown ass man.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
do you know who Tana Mongo is or whatever her name is?
Never heard of him.
She dated Jake Paul or she married Jake Paul.
Tanacon.
Yeah.
Or she didn't she like make her own convention or whatever, and then it like exploded.
Yeah. It didn't work.
Yeah, it did not work.
But so apparently he's been like hitting her up and like she exposed him for how creepy he is. He's just a creep.
City
And
boy.
So now he's just making TikToks trying to get Young Gravy to fight him in a boxing match.
Oh, the dad or Young Gravy?
The dad.
Okay, I thought you were saying Young Gravy was a creep. I was
Oh
like,
no,
this
Young
is-
Gravy
City boy.
on Wittick's podcast, he was like, "Oh yeah, that stuff's real. It's all real." He's like,
real
"Yeah,
beef.
we're going on a date soon, but the only problem is she lives in Louisiana, so I got to find time to get down there, but we're going to go on a nice seafood date." Like it sounds like he's going to, really treat her something
It
special.
sounds like a good time.
Yeah, and Young Gravy, he's,
I don't, not personally or biblically.
whatever. But so in his response, Young Gravy's response to her
Whatever.
dad's like, "Let's have a boxing match" TikTok was just LMAO. And so that set him off even worse.
You could just pay someone to box for him.
And I was watching, it was the Philip DeFranco show. That's what I was watching on Snapchat. And he was like, well, he could have just, he was being polite when he said LMAO. He could have been like, no, I only want to smash one of Addison's parents. I was like,
Fuck.
true.
Fuck. That's coming for the throat.
And like, yeah, he could have been rude. He was being respectful. I like Young Gravy. He seems like a good dude.
Honestly, genuine guy.
Yeah.
Really respectful. I don't know. I don't really know much about him other than the fact that he's got some good songs and loves moms.
Yeah.
You think he would come on our podcast?
Yeah, dude, I bet he would.
He's like,
Let's
I just need
reach out
time
to him.
I just need to find the time to fly out to Virginia.
Yeah, he brings
Take
Addison
Jordan
Rae's
Carter.
mom.
Bring Jordan and Carter to a nice seafood dinner.
He takes us on a date,
Fucks us.
smashes both of us
Smashes both of our parents.
at separate times.
I don't want to be in a sexual situation with you.
No, never.
I thought when we moved in together it could be fun, but I quickly changed my mind.
Dude, I
I
don't
saw you
remember-
naked for the first time, and I was like, I'm not gonna bone near that.
You had that thought before, though?
Huh? What thought?
Before
What thought?
you saw me. Wait, when did you see me naked?
What thought? When were you naked? What are you talking about?
Huh?
you come out with some like wild shit all
Yeah,
the
I
time.
never said that.
Yeah, you keep going like off the fucking rails. Speaking of off the rails, you know where there weren't any rails? Out camping.
Out in the woods.
Yeah, out in the woods. There were no train tracks. We're about a half a mile from the nearest strip club, which is more than
Half a mile.
the stories that I've heard is more than a strip club.
What strip club?
Paradise City. So we went camping. I went up on a Thursday night. Both of my brothers went up on a Friday, and then like the rest of my extended family like kind of dribbled in throughout the entire weekend.
Mm-hmm.
I go up there, and I just it was good. It was camping. I was in the Magnum, dude. I slept so fucking well. The Magnum was a great investment just as a bed, you know, $100 bed.
Yep.
You know, with wheels, it moves. It can get me to work.
Yeah.
You know, I could live out of that thing, but it was so nice, dude. Got some hot dogs, some sausages, dude, some chili. Went up there, made some fires and shit, you know. Got absolutely sloshed.
You got all that stuff like up there, or you took it up there and cooked it?
Yeah. I took it all up there and cooked it.
I
What do you
fucking
mean?
hate talking to you.
What do you, no,
sometimes.
what do you mean? Like,
I ask you a question. Did you do this or this? And you go, yeah.
but that's not a question. What do you mean? You think I cooked
You said I got
4 days
I got
worth of hot dogs, brats, and chilies?
You said-
drove up there.
You said I got hot dogs, brats, and chili, and then I went up there. I just assumed you just ate before you went. And
Yeah.
You're just sharing that.
Yeah,
with
I
me.
didn't eat for 4 days.
You're like the 7-Eleven connoisseur. So like
Yo,
you get some dogs from there.
that where we went camping is nice now because literally you go out the exit, you take a left, and maybe an eighth a mile down the road, there's
Like
that
a brand new
huge
Sheetz or,
gas
Exxon.
station, dude.
Yeah.
So nice. You can buy all kinds of alcohol and food and drinks. You don't even need to bring anything camping wise with you. Literally just stop at that gas station on your way in.
Or like they have.
I don't know if
they
I'd want to get my essentials for camping from a 7-Eleven.
They
But
literally, it's not. It's like a full on like. They have like a pizza like restaurant like inside of it. They have like a sub shop. Like there's food in there. Like you don't have to pack anything. You could just dick around and walk down there and be like, I need pizza. Give me pizza, and then walk back.
I don't know
back
if I've
to
been
camp.
there since they put that in. Then I might be thinking
Yeah.
of a different place.
I don't think it was there last year.
Probably not.
Were you there last year? You went up, right?
Maybe.
I don't remember.
I don't think so.
I barely remember this year. I'm very hungover.
It's 7 o'clock.
I work night shift. This is like waking up at like this would be like 7 a.m. for you being hungover, you know?
Shit, man, I do that every day.
Exactly. This is normal. I'm
Yeah.
just hungover.
You just don't have to go to work right now.
But I'm hungover because I was celebrating because
You were celibate.
I was yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. You're being selfish.
How so?
So I got off work, but I got off work, and yesterday or last night or whatever, I don't know. I slept since then. But my last shift was the only shift in probably 8 months that I was smiling at the beginning of the shift. I was smiling at the end, and I was smiling in between, you know? The only, like, good shift I've had in a while, and it's because I wasn't working under my normal management team.
What was the name of the girl you were working with?
So it was Doug, and then it was Doug and John.
They sound
But-
hot.
John, so
John, if you're out there, buddy, watch your back.
yeah, you better watch your
Jordan's got the hots for
watch your neck and back, John.
Watch your front.
Yeah, watch your front, John. No,
You
but
better watch your front. You're coming up hot.
I walked into my shift yesterday, and I walk up, and I'm like, all right, let's see where these fuckers put me today. And I walk up there, and I was like, R&D. I have no idea what that means. So we're doing our whole like announcements in the morning. We have like a 20-minute meeting where
In
they
the
go
morning?
over like, yeah, it's after I wake up. They have like a 20-minute like meeting about like the numbers. Shut up. Like a
You
20.
can't just bend reality to be whatever you want.
It is, dude.
No,
Yeah.
not true.
Yeah, I'm Batman. You know, Batman's awake at night and he has more money than me. But basically, like I was like, I have no idea what the fuck that means. We're doing our warm up, whatever, like our announcements, and then like our little like stretches that we do every day. And as like everyone starts doing the stretches, my OM like stops like the announcements and puts the microphone down, and just immediately walks straight for me out of this group of like 50 people, and I'm like, that's never a good sign. There's no reason you should be giving up to me. And she came up to me and she was like, hey, do you understand like where we're putting you today? And I was like, I have no idea what that means at all. And she was like, great, I'll explain it. And she was like, basically you'll go over and you'll be working with the problem solvers today. She was like, we just felt like you would be a good
That
fit.
sounds like a beat up crew.
It's the guys that go around and they fix the shit that everyone else fucks up. Honestly, it's a really, really good fucking job. A
The
job I
solvers.
didn't even know that I wanted. It's a job you have to apply for. And they were like, yeah, we're gonna train you on it, and like it comes with a raise, I think.
Yeah.
So they're like, we're gonna put you there today, and you can like learn something new. And I walked past this one guy on the dock. His name's James. He walks up to me and he was like, hey, Jordan. Always likes to talk to me and everybody. But he's like, hey, Jordan,
I have
like,
a
what are you
James like
doing?
that.
Yeah. He was like, what are you doing? I see you got papers and a little Telzon gun there. What are you going around doing? I was like, I don't want to have this conversation. I was like, yeah, they're actually having me train as a problem solver today. And he was like, oh, I actually applied for that. He was like, why you didn't apply for it?
Yeah, then it's just an awkward situation.
Yeah, and I knew it was coming because I was like, you look like you applied at the problem solvers and didn't.
And you look like you couldn't solve a problem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They
I know.
put me there. Hey,
To be fair, neither do you, but
to be fair,
it's
not that it's a difficult job. It's just a job that I would not trust with the majority of the people in that building.
Yeah.
It's basically, so you have inbound, warehouse, and outbound, right? So everything comes in through inbound,
If it's flow, it means it just flows through the warehouse to outbound and it leaves us, right? If it's reserve, it means we keep it stored in the warehouse. So when we're in inbound and we're receiving stuff, it's either going to be reserve or flow. So they had me looking, the problem solvers looking around the warehouse for stuff that was flow, so supposed to come from inbound to outbound, like straight through the warehouse, that had been sitting there for longer, or that from it coming in the door to it going to outbound was longer than 6 hours.
Shit.
So they had a list of these like boxes that they're like, we have these 100 boxes, and you're going to walk around this warehouse that you could fit the Empire State Building in if you laid it down. They were like, here's a list. Walk around, and we're not going to tell you where anything is, but these boxes are lost, and go find them.
You just got to have like a scavenger hunt.
Yeah, literally, I have to follow like the mez, and I have to follow like I went up. I could touch the ceiling of the fucking warehouse, how high up I was. And like the mez, you have to physically, there's like handrails, but you have to jump over the conveyor. Like the conveyor is about like this wide, and there's stairs that go up it, and then you have to step over boxes that are traveling. It's like little parkour, like obstacle course up there. It's really dangerous, but super fun.
I got you. That sounds fun.
Like, but
did you ever find the boxes?
I found some of them. So basically, the first half of the shift was me running around looking for boxes, and anything I didn't find, I went back and I went to my computer and I did like 3 hours of paperwork, but it was like a puzzle. Like the whole time I was like, I could be hurting my back right now.
Is this the day you were smiling?
Yeah.
Okay.
Dude, literally, I did a scavenger hunt for boxes. I walked 8 miles in a 4-hour span, not even including the rest of my shift.
Nice.
8 miles in 4 hours. Just, I dicked around. Not even dicked around. Like, I was doing my job. It just wasn't ass.
Yeah, it wasn't like
And the best part of
pressure.
it was, I walked to the end of the dock, and one of the, not like the managers, but like the little managers, the LWWs. I say the little managers because, like, both of our LWWs are these 2 short Hispanic guys.
Oh, no, I'm using that. I have a manager and I have a little manager.
Little manager, yeah.
Because he's not really a manager, but he's little and he tries to manage.
Both of my little managers came up to me and they were like, "Hey, like, where are you supposed to be? I'm seeing you moving around a lot today. Like, where are you supposed to be on the dock?" And I was like, "I'm not working for you guys today." And immediately, like, so my one manager, we're gonna call him.
Where are you? We've been looking for you. Classic fucking Target communication.
Yeah.
They're just like, oh, well, we took him and we didn't say anything.
Yeah, exactly. Read the schedule or a book.
Yeah, or read at all.
But for the sake of the story, we're gonna call. He's a male. We're gonna call this one manager Chrissy. But literally,
Wake up, Chrissy.
my first job of the day was I had to walk the entire length of the warehouse and look for any loose labels that had either fallen off or had been printed out and were extra or whatever. And I had to grab them and take them to the problem-solving area so that we could unreceive them and like do the proper paperwork. Yes. Yes.
Teacher Jordan,
Yes.
how do you normally do at your other job? Do you do pretty well?
Yeah. Oh, I stay kicking ass. What's my other job?
Like doing the boxes and stuff.
Yeah, it's just exhausting. And it
But
makes
you
me
do
angry.
well at it?
Oh, yeah. I kick ass.
You don't visibly like fuck stuff up a lot?
No. Mm-mm.
I was going to say, because if you do, this might not be a promotion.
No.
This might be a, we can't trust him on the line. Let's go send him off into the warehouse and
Oh,
search
no.
for stickers.
I kicked so much ass there. So what actually happened was I put in, I think the reason that they did this was because I applied for a completely different, like, schedule, completely different position, completely, like, I would never see those people again. And I think that their mindset was, well, we don't want him to leave this department, so we'll just give him this, like, side job that he doesn't have to work inbound every single day, and maybe we can keep him on this key because motherfucking everybody's leaving that schedule. Nobody wants to stay there.
Yeah, I mean, that's not really a job people stay at for too long. It's kind of like a come in and work for a
Oh.
season and go.
Even
kind of
like
thing.
a handful of the 10-year like employees, just because of the change in management, like everyone is like changing to different keys or like not necessarily quitting, but like
Yeah,
it's obvious that it's an issue necessarily with management and not like
dude, listen.
Target as a whole.
For all you guys out there, if anybody's in management, be nice to your employees because they'll fucking leave you so fast. And you have no idea how fucking bad you need them until they're gone. Swear to God, dude. I get no respect at my job
Yeah.
because I'm 22 and like
Oh yeah.
I work with a bunch of old dudes. So obviously I'm not gonna. I literally got laughed at today because I told somebody my age. Like, have you ever done that? Somebody's like, "How old are you?" I'm 22. Yeah.
No, I don't.
I've been doing this for 38 years. Fucking so many years before you were alive. Hey,
And then you start laughing.
good. Good for you. You look like you should be living in an iron lung. So fucking get out of here, dude. Like I'm getting laughed at by like these fucking 60-year-old dudes who are literally withering away to bone marrow, and I'm like, do you want to watch me run right now? You want to watch me do something that you can't do?
You can't raise your arms above this. Okay, your shoulders are shot. That's my dad.
I was walking out of this dude's pond after he laughed at me, and then I just like took a step up this like 3-foot wall, and I was like, do that, fart.
Parkour. Parkour.
Parkour. No,
You ever
respect
just
your
breathe
employees
to flex on asthma motherfuckers?
all the time.
You know? You ever just like live to flex on dead motherfuckers?
Do you ever just walk to flex on wheelchair dudes or girls?
You ever just make equal pay to flex on?
Men? I don't know. I've never met somebody who got paid as much as I did, so.
Yeah, I've not. Yeah. What the fuck is equal pay? Not all of us do the same job at
Yeah.
the same rate.
Let's
like,
get into this. Let's
Yeah.
actually, let's attack the feminist movement. Let's see what they're actually fighting for.
All right, I'm gonna put it this way: where I work, there is a lot of female management
That you don't respect.
because they're women. No, stop. Canceled.
Don't put words
No,
in my mouth.
but there's a lot of female management because it's a very manual job, and the management don't have to do the manual labor.
Yeah. Okay. That's cool.
Cut that.
They get paid more than you, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll see. No, all right. But what I was saying earlier, I was walking the dock, and Chrissy, my fucking little manager, walks up to me, and he goes, "Hey, Jordan, what door are you working? Like, where are you?" He's not asking like what door I'm working. He's asking why am I not where I'm supposed to be. He's like trying to catch me lacking. He's like, Jordan, what door are you working? And I was like, I'm not working for. I just said I'm working for the problem solvers today. He didn't say anything. He literally just walked away, turned around, and walked away. I was like, how does that feel? I was like, you're trying to get me in trouble.
You just look up and all the truck doors are just red.
And they were. That's good. That means that there's nothing for me to do.
Yeah.
And I know he was trying to get me in trouble because he did the same shit to my other coworker, Mike, who was also working for a different department. He walked up to my coworker, Mike, and he was like, "Hey, Mike, what are you supposed to be doing today?" He was like, "I'm supposed to be doing exactly what I'm doing today." I was like, you're looking at it like
Good one, dude.
You're like, literally, I'm doing my job. Can you like
Solid hammer.
Can you tiny manage somewhere else?
Yeah, fuck off, tiny manager.
They're not tiny managers. They're micromanagers.
Micromanagers.
That's what they are. Duh.
They're not like micromanaging, but they're just
They're micromanagers.
Micromanagers.
And sometimes they get into micromanaging just a little bit.
Yeah, they dabble in it every now and then.
Yeah, it's hard to not when it's your name.
Yeah, you got to chase that dragon when you're a micromanager.
It's like your parents naming you Hunter, and you just fish. You don't hunt. You know.
It's like your parents naming you Hunter. That's it. Who would?
It's like your parents name you Colt, but you like fucking cows instead of horses.
Colt?
Yeah.
You like fucking cows instead of horses? I don't think that's what they were going for when they named you Colt. Honey.
Clearly you don't know. You don't know Colt's parents.
Honey, I say we name him Colt because if we're lucky, he'll grow up and he'll fuck horses.
Dude, I saw this post on Instagram.
He grows up and he fucks cows. They're like, no. Shit.
I saw this post on Instagram that was like, my fursuit costs more than your car.
Yeah, you sent it to me.
I did?
I think so. I saw it.
I was like, and? I was like, is that like...
But listen, Linda, honey, listen.
Yeah.
But if monetary value, okay, right?
Yeah.
Fursuit, car.
Yeah.
All right. Fursuit, not gonna take my ass to work.
But
It's
I was
actually
gonna
make
say,
me be a delinquent. Car, take me to work. Costs a little extra to maintain.
will make you a delinquent as well.
It will also make you a delinquent if you
Yeah.
get the right one.
But
However,
you got to think about the resale value of
the
both.
resale value after you've taken that car, let's say that car costs $3,000. Fursuit costs $3,500. You take that $3,000 car and you drive it as fast as you fucking can towards the fursuit. There can be somebody in it or not.
Yeah.
Preferred, not preferred, doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Whatever your sexual preference is, do you sexually prefer to get hit by a fucking car? Then get in the suit. If not, go home. You take it and you run the fucking fursuit over at 100 miles an hour. The car's going to be fine.
All right.
Why are you spending that much money on a fursuit? Because I've said this before and I'll say it again. I don't respect furries. That shit's fucking weird.
Okay. I'm gonna.
No,
I was
I'm
gonna
laying
say
it down.
No, I
It's
was gonna.
fucking
I was
weird.
gonna. I was gonna double down with you, but I forgot what I was gonna say because I just don't want to get canceled by furries.
Yeah, well, good luck. No, but here's the thing. People say you can't kink shame. That's bullshit. You can kink shame. If you're dressing up like a fucking dog and you're fucking other people dressed up as dogs, weird as shit.
I just think.
Strange, man.
I just think we need to start pushing hard drugs in white suburban neighborhoods.
Yeah. Gentrify it like we did to the fucking hood and the slums.
We didn't.
Not us.
I had nothing to do with it. You can't be saying we about this shit, dude.
We
Keep
weren't
me
alive at the
keep
time.
me the fuck out of it.
Yeah,
I
you know
wa-
back when me and Jordan owned
Yeah.
slaves, right?
The second you start saying we, you start putting us in it. You know, you start making us a part of the issue. And I'm not trying to be about that.
Yeah, no,
Like you had this whole rant the other day about like we weren't alive back then, but you start throwing the word we around.
well, we weren't.
Yeah, but I know you're saying we like we were like we. It's like something we're doing with. No, we're not a part of that at all. I know nothing about that.
Huh?
Huh?
Furries?
Furries? Hardly. So we need to just get all the furries, and we need to have a convention, and then we need to.
They have that, by the way.
Have you seen? What's the movie Sherlock Holmes? Robert Downey Jr.
Yeah.
Have you seen where the one guy, he's like killing a bunch of people and they're like, oh my God, he's a witch. Like, oh, but he's really just using science to kill people without them realizing because everyone's an idiot.
Yeah.
Do you remember when there was the one guy that walked inside the house? It was raining outside and the guy had a hose that was just like spraying fuel at the front of the door. So when he walked in, he got soaked with fuel and didn't realize it, which I don't know how you would get soaked with fuel and not smell it. But anyways,
I mean, if you're dumb.
he walked in the door and then like, he had a revolver that was like, it had a blank in it. So when he pulled the trigger, the pin fired, it sparked, and it lit him on fire, but didn't shoot around.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we got to do with the furries.
So now you're attacking furries too.
Yes.
Okay. So you're on the same page.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm on the furry thing, yeah.
So aside from furries, so people make the argument, religious people, they make the argument that like gay sex and like stuff like that is just like, oh, that's just not natural. Like, I don't know. It's just as natural as like
Everything is natural. We live on a planet that was created by green.
it's all nature.
Yeah, everything,
green.
Everything is nature.
That's God's first name.
Literally everything is nature.
God's first name is Green.
Yeah, do you think we
Green
just
God.
You think this house just happened?
Yeah.
It's built from trees and wood and shit.
Do you think God has a birth certificate?
It's just blank.
Yeah. It's just a piece of paper. It says, I am 12.
It just says I am. Good Christian joke for you.
Oh, man. I am the
I
alpha
don't
of
think
the
I've
omega.
ever made like a solid Christian joke.
Yeah.
That was good, Mom. I hope you like that one.
I got one for
Go ahead.
Go for it.
Yeah. Go
Why
ahead.
did it
Sorry,
take
Mom.
Jesus so long to carry the cross to the hill?
He had weak virgin arms.
Hey, he just got fucking whipped and flogged. What are you talking about? It'd probably take you even longer.
Hey, man, I've been carrying some heavy boxes. I could probably.
Oh, really?
Dude,
Are you about to compare
Hey,
yourself to Jesus?
All I'm saying is in a cross race between me and Christ.
Okay.
I'd be hanging there way faster.
You taking the beating beforehand too?
Huh?
What? You'd be hanging there way longer too.
Yeah, man.
You ever see Passion of the Christ, bud?
I got no problem hanging with my bud Christ.
As long as he's not just your only bud.
He could be my only bud.
No, you need more than that.
I'd be the penitent thief. You don't need more than Jesus.
Hanging with my buds,
Yeah.
reading your Bible, smoking a joint.
It just hurts.
That's you on the cross. It's like some
Heavenly bliss. I'm not like bleeding or anything, and my hands are tied. There's no nails. I'm just screaming. What's going on? I was just in my living room recording an episode of the podcast with Carter. Now I'm on the cross with Christ.
I just dropped this out of my hand.
What if I'm the time traveling penitent thief? What if everything in the Bible can be explained by time travel? I know it's sacrilegious to say, but it's also true.
Is it?
Yeah, everything could be explained with science and time travel.
Yeah, if you go back and you just fucking look at it.
I mean, you could bullshit explain anything.
Or are you talking about like writing the Bible and everything?
Well, I mean, like Jesus turned water into wine, but
How do you do that?
huh?
How do you do that?
I mean, Gatorade turned dust into Gatorade.
Okay, so listen. Fuck. So just thinking about that, Jesus turned water into wine, like at the time, I might have crucified that dude too. I might crucify a dude now if he did that. I'd be like, what's going on here? What fucking like sorcery are you doing?
We don't understand you.
Explain yourself.
Keep away.
No, dude, think about that. How'd he do it? I'm gonna ask him.
Dude,
God, if you're up there right now, how did Jesus turn water to wine? Wait, I'm getting an answer. Hang on. He's got bad service.
left undelivered.
It's still sending. Yeah,
Dead.
he blocked me.
Yeah.
He said you can't talk to me
He's
anymore.
got you on restricted mode on Instagram.
Yeah, he's got me on Do Not Disturb. Bitch.
I need to sleep.
Hey, well, here's the thing. A little beef with Jordan here. Jordan's all the time like, text me when you're coming home. We can do a podcast. Okay. I texted
I was
him.
awake when you got here today.
Today, yes. You were asleep when I came out of the shower, though. You
Yeah,
were
because I was
awake when
like,
I got here,
I've got
asleep
30
when I came
minutes. He
down.
takes long ass showers, and I'm sleepy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Well, it takes a while to wash this.
I might. I really want to get my hair cut on the podcast
Do it.
because also for like interviews and job stuff, I would like to look more professional and less like a stoner because I don't want them to be like,
You know it's legal in the state we live in, right?
you smoke weed. Yeah, but you could still not get hired for being drug tested. Like if I got drug tested at Target, I'd get fired on site. Spot dead, gone.
Spot dead gone.
Spot dead, gone.
Yeah. Well, they suck, so. My job sent
It'd
out
be a
an
worse
email.
place without me.
My job sent out an email that says, "Hey, don't get high at work." And I was like, "Cool, I can do that." Yeah, and I've stuck to it every day since. I don't break the rules. Stop looking at me like that.
Every day.
You're looking at me like
when
you
did
know
they
something
send that
different.
out last week while you were on vacation? You've had one shift, maybe two.
Yeah, 2 shifts.
Two.
I've had 2 while I was back.
I was gonna say I didn't even know if you woke up for that first one. Yeah, you did. Never mind. I was waiting outside. I got home.
You were waiting outside
dude.
with your shirt off, and that's how I knew it was going to be a bad day because you were already too hot to sit outside with a shirt on
I gave up.
at 7 a.m. I was
Yeah.
like, oh, fuck, it's already too sticky out here
Yeah,
for Jordan
dude.
to have a shirt.
Well, I created the humidity. The sun created the heat.
What?
My stickiness created the humidity of the day.
No, it didn't.
Hmm?
What the fuck are you talking about?
Huh?
It was your fault?
Yeah, the day would have been dry if I had stayed inside with my shirt on. But I went outside. My sticky body humidified the entire earth,
You know what, dude?
or at least Virginia.
That makes sense. That explains a lot.
Yo, I get in my car after a workout, dude, and it's hot, and my windows start to fog up.
Yeah? You probably don't even sweat that much.
You know, whales make the waves in the ocean.
What do you go to the gym, do Pilates?
Hmm?
Yoga? You do the
Her name was actually Pilates.
Her name was actually Yoga Pilates.
Yeah, that I did at the gym.
Full name, first and last.
First and last.
Dude, I told
Would you
Kelly,
rather have the first name Yoga or the last name Pilates, and then the other one would be the last name, the first or yeah. Would you rather be Yoga Pilates or Pilates Yoga?
I'd rather be
Pilates
Pilates yoga.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like Mr. Yoga would be a cool name.
And the name Pilates, like Pilates, get your ass over here, like
Yeah.
cool nickname. Yo, Lottie. I mean, that'd be a dope nickname.
Lottie.
Yeah.
Lottie.
Or Titty.
Titty.
Titty. I don't even remember what the original name is. It doesn't matter. Pilati.
Titty.
Pilatity.
Pilatity.
Plot. T.
Yeah, there you go. You got it. Sound it out. The other day, my sister Kelly was on Window to the Soul. Shout out Window to the Soul. If you haven't listened,
Shout out Window to the Soul.
go follow us on Instagram. Window to the Soul podcast. Window to the Soul on Twitter. Soul spelled SOLE. In case you didn't know.
Plug all the shit. Plug our YouTube too. Plug the Sorry to Inconvenience You. Follow us at Sorry to Inconvenience You on Instagram,
TikTok,
YouTube, TikTok, Spotify. Follow my
Apple Podcasts.
Follow my private Twitter if you can find it. There's a lot of shitty stuff there that could probably get me canceled
Don't
at
follow
some
it.
point.
You guys don't need to look at that.
Add me on TikTok at Jordo Bako. Follow me on Instagram at Jojo Bug Baker. Follow me on LinkedIn.
Don't follow my Instagram. I don't want you guys there.
Yeah. Follow my Bricklinks account. Do you have a Bricklinks? It's like a Lego set.
Like Roblox?
No, it's like Legos.
Roblox.
Yeah. And follow Carter's podcast. Sorry to the Window Soul.
That's what it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good one.
Subscribe.
Thanks for the shout out. Subscribe to Jordan's podcast.
Subscribe to my podcast.
Sorry to inconvenience you.
Friends with Benefits and Sorry to Inconvenience You is my partnership podcast.
Yeah, you'll do music one day.
Yeah, I'd like to. There's just a lot going on, and I'd like to get on day shift and have a normal sleep schedule before I worry about stacking on anything else onto me.
Nah, I don't give a fuck.
Let's take a fucking nap.
I'm being serious, dude. I really don't even care. Like, I really just don't even give a fuck. You know what I mean? Don't care.